Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out chapter 7 titled The Birthday from my manuscript Friends of Both Worlds. The following Sunday I visited Shanti's home. My father dropped me there. It was a small and cozy place, just enough for her three children, her mother and herself. She had decorated the house with a few flowers and candles. She had also dressed her daughters in the best clothes she could afford. I noticed a wedding photograph of Shanti and her husband hanging on the wall. She looked beautiful in her bridal attire. Her husband, however, looked like a hooligan to me, perhaps because I already carried a bitter image of him in my mind. He had abandoned his family when they needed him the most, and that thought refused to leave me. The family welcomed me warmly. I sat beside her youngest daughter. She gently held my hand and I held hers in return. I flipped through their family album as well. The photographs told a different story: smiling faces, a neat house, a car, a well settled life. It made me wonder how a family that once looked so complete could fall apart after what should have been a moment of joy, the birth of a child, an event that usually brings happiness to every human face. It was time well spent at Shanti's home. I returned home with my father carrying quiet thoughts I did not yet know how to name. Over the next few days, my mornings to school passed by either in bus number 141 and sometimes in the auto. Certain days were of a tear shared with others, while were of joy, laughing together at something silly. I'm glad I never saw her in a role that I did not want to see her in. The holy feast of the church also ended. My exams also ended with fairly good results. Days and months passed by with Shanti's daily struggles, her smiles, and our usual talks. Bus number 141's crowd also seemed to feel lighter with the right bus companion. Then I saw the transformation in Shanti's life that I desired to have for her. The founder of the autistic school identified some mismanagements in the school. In fact, Shanti brought it out to his notice. The interactions between them increased. Shanti started discussing more about him with me. I saw a genuine smile back on her face whenever she used to speak about him. I never had the courage to ask her if she liked him or if they were in a relationship. He seemed to be a nice man, aware of Shanti's problem in managing her autistic child. After almost a year of their interaction, one day Shanti told me about the good news that I have been waiting to hear from her. She would finally have a happy life with the founder of the autistic school. She decided to marry him. He promised her a life that she would have never dreamt of. It was not just for her, but for her youngest daughter too. He assured her a safe life for her youngest daughter and was willing to accept her elder children too. Finally, my Shanti got what she truly deserved to get. The story ends with a delightful scene away from the chaos of a professional mourner and the crowd in which I saw her in. This time, I saw Shanti traveling in a car with her husband, three children, and her mother. She waved out to me and stopped at the bus stop while I was waiting for my bus number 141. She said she's shifting her home from there. I was happy to see the vermilion on her forehead and Mangal Sutra around her neck. I also saw happiness on her daughter's face. Her mother also looked comfortable. The founder looked like a kind man. Finally, Shanti's struggles ended. I definitely missed Shanti during my journey to school. My eyes were on the lookout for a new female companion for travel. I never met Shanti again any time later in my life, but I'm sure she's living a happy life with her family, the one that she truly deserved. This story ends here, but I have many more tales of bus number 141 and my life lessons that I learned from strangers during my journey to school. At the other end, my mother's voice too. Be safe, don't talk to strangers, and never trust them. That's the last chapter. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comment section. That's all for the day. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.